somebody love you.
Please stop singing.
Hmm?
Not today.
What?
The singing, it's so hard to edit.
Monster Bruh sponsors.
And he told you about his heart attack, eh?
Conveniently, a couple of days later. Very later. I was at Jay and Chanel. Lovely. Just remember that time I was at Jay and Chanel? Yeah, I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah, he says to me, he's like, yeah, I had dinner with Jay and Chanel on Friday. He's like,
No,
oh,
not
I
dinner.
actually also saw them.
Oh,
I said,
yeah, sorry.
He's like, oh, I actually saw them during the week, whatever. I'm like, oh, nice. He's like, yeah, it was cool. I'm like, you went to the place? He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's cool. He's like, yeah. Thought I was having a heart attack. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He literally explains it to me. He pulls over on the side and he felt like his heart skip a beat and he's like, yo, that was so, and he's like, it's not beating. And then he hits himself.
Nicely.
Yeah.
Nice. Look, I'm still here today. You guys don't know. That could have saved my life.
And then he says he parks
I
3
saved
k's away from the hospital. He said he felt like it would be a bit dramatic if he parked right outside the hospital.
Yeah, because like 3 Ks, they can run to me if they really wanted to. If I call and they say we don't have ambulances, I'm like, you okay, but look.
I'm not far. Location,
Yeah.
not far.
Quick run.
Just grab a defib and just.
So what happened after you did that? It beat
Sorry?
him. It was beating
I
him.
think it was already beaten the whole time.
It didn't stop.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, because like the only thing that happened, my chest got sore. I was like,
Hello, medical professionals.
there we. Welcome to Anything But a Bowl.
No. You guys are bad at this game.
I'm done. You're done. You're done.
I'm going home.
Yeah. Did you mean to say that?
It caught me by surprise.
And the confidence that
And he sat there. He said,
No.
I cannot with you. I cannot.
welcome to Anything But a Bowl.
Yeah, it caught me by surprise too.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, okay.
Okay, someone else should do the
Do you
intro.
want to try it again?
No, someone else should do the intro.
I'm putting that whole thing in.
Welcome to Anything But a Cup. By TheRabbit Hole. Okay.
Ashley was gonna raw dog this with no straw.
Yeah, then I.
He's about to sit here and be like, you know what, guys? Actually,
His lip said,
Yeah, I did grip the goldfish, eh?
yeah, you did.
Yeah, no, we're in it. Listen, so you're Jordan drinking out of a dog bowl.
Yeah.
It is quite cute. Can you explain the story behind the dog bowl? Otherwise, they're going to think that you stole Slinky's dog bowl.
Oh, yeah. It's a simple
I have
story
a dog
that-
bowl.
Yeah. No, I just had anything but a bowl party before. And it was just in the house. And actually, when Ash came to fetch me, I was like on the floor. To be
Yeah,
honest.
no, she was.
I was on
She
the
was.
floor in the cupboard looking for this dog bowl. So it's not my dog's bowl. It's
Yeah.
my dog bowl.
What's that yoga move where the one leg goes?
Downward
No,
dog.
the one where the one leg goes
Downward
behind.
dog.
No, man. Like you're
Gaslighting.
leaning, but the one leg. You're leaning, but the one leg. It's like this, with the legs.
Huh?
Where you're stretching.
The dragon thingy where you're leaning on your arms and your legs are
What?
apart.
Yes, yeah. That was the move Jordan was in there. When I walked in by the
Apparently,
kitchen.
you were just on your arms, legs in the air.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was doing.
Kudos to you. Yoga's really taken off.
It is. Pilates is...
And Rod, you drinking from her?
Sauce bottle. I washed this because they came to my house and I found out that this was the plan.
What sauce specifically is the one with the black lid?
Chutney?
Anyone
chutney?
that the makers wanted, they all have black lids.
No, not tomato sauce.
This
That's
isn't
red.
tomato sauce.
I know it's not tomato sauce, but just.
There's like the small sweet chili bottle sauce.
Yeah, this was chili naze.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
It was
actually-
jalapeno mayo, but the chili naze has also got a black lid.
Yeah,
There
fair
we
enough.
go.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and then I've got a ice cream tub.
What ice cream you got there?
I've got tin roof,
Yeah, I would've-
dairy ice cream, I'd actually to me.
Oh,
yeah.
100%. With chocolate flavored sauce and roasted almond chip nuts. I can taste it in the.
Lekker.
Yeah, yo. Mwah,
Yeah.
Yo. The salted caramel, what. Yeah,
It's coming through.
yeah.
Hints.
It feng shui.
I actually recently learned this word.
I learned the word feng shui
On the
other
way
day.
home the other day, we were talking, and I was like, I don't know, I'm not sleeping well. Maybe the feng shui of my room is off. And then I had to go into a 20-minute explanation on what feng shui is. And Ashley thought it was yin and yang. And I
No,
was like,
because I've
that's...
never met feng shui in my life.
No
You've
one's
never?
feng is being shuied. Like, no one's shuiing their feng.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I never met that, bro. Because he just said a new word randomly. You know when your friends don't use words around you, then
Yes,
all of a
yeah,
sudden
and
they
you're
use
like,
words around you.
You're
like,
clever.
Yeah, you're like, who have you been hanging out with that I don't know about?
Yeah.
The internet.
So all of a sudden, my boy in the car is like, oh, feng shui. I was like, who's feng shui?
Feng shui is the flow of energy in a room. Like,
No,
your fire elements can't be facing
Yeah.
your water elements. You shouldn't sleep facing a mirror. You
What?
shouldn't, I don't know, something about the demons.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
I'm no feng
Fair.
shui master. I just,
Yeah.
you know, when you learn a new word and you want to use it,
Yeah.
feng shui.
Fair enough.
Maybe we should learn new words today. Did you guys see that TikTok that I sent of the lady who does
No, you sent 16 and I had no signal.
hectic, yeah, fair enough.
Sorry, I slept.
Yeah. I sent you guys a TikTok and she does what did we do here? Tongue twisters. The other day. Yo. Yo. I was on the floor. I had to get out of bed.
Oh, is it with that coloured lady?
Yeah.
Yes,
I had
yes.
to get out
Oh,
of bed.
Marsha.
I don't know.
Marsha?
Is it the one she says, 7. Marsha? No, Marsha, no.
I'll show you later. I think it's Marsha.
Anyway, guys, I have
Should be
a
Marsha.
great topic for us to discuss.
Oh, hectic. Give it to us.
To discuss.
To discuss.
Okay, got you.
Putting the pause there for dramatic effect.
Okay.
Work beef and the redundancy of it. Because, like, we've all had jobs that we don't work at anymore, and, like, fair enough, you know, we don't want to talk about people. But, like, work beef is ridiculous, guys.
Tell me.
Like, I work weddings on a Saturday,
Yeah.
and, like, I have beef with someone, but, like, they mean nothing to me.
Hey.
I spend a handful of hours with you, and then I go home.
Yeah,
But when
fair
I'm
enough.
there, I'm like,
Yeah.
Ricky, when I catch you.
Is the name Ricky?
When I catch you, Ricky. No, it's,
Oh.
that's the TikTok sound.
Oh, okay. I was like, you shouldn't be using his name.
Yeah.
His name is not Ricky.
Okay.
So
But,
what's the drama? Tell us. Like we're in it.
Guys, I currently work here.
Oh,
I can tell you about all the beef about the places I don't work no more.
Yeah. I was about to say. Okay, let's leave that one.
But, like, you know, just beef. But at the end of the day, then I'm also grumpy, guys. I work
Well-
weddings. I ate lunch, breakfast, and dinner at 1 in the morning.
Listen, I've said it.
This morning.
You ate lunch at 1 in the morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
I didn't go to bed.
Yeah. Tired.
There was the food waiting for me. We closed up the bar, warmed it up, and I said, I'll leave now.
Yeah.
It's
Hectic.
great.
Speaking
That's
of work beef, I've said it multiple times on this podcast. Mr. Slubby.
You didn't work with her, though.
I did.
Guys, this tastes like
She
dishwashing
told me,
liquid.
and I worked with her. It tastes like?
Dishwashing liquid.
I thought you were gonna say it tasted like chili nays.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
It's
Rather
rather
chili
chili
nays
nays
than
than sunlight.
Yeah.
I think we're good. No, work beef, genuinely, like, we're all just getting, like, we are paid to be in this room together.
Yeah.
We don't even have to get along. But, like, why are you my arch nemesis?
Yeah, like,
But, like,
you know
professionally.
nothing about me.
Professionally so.
Mm.
As per my last email,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and everyone's sitting there in the chain going, George, did you see what Jordan said?
Yeah.
I just, at my last job, I just had a lady that just didn't do a job. She was just like,
Oh, hectic.
not today,
Yeah.
not happening. She
And, like,
literally only did her
And they are
job.
the ones who are always, like, noticed, but never for the bad things.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, yes!
you literally picked up a kid's
Yes.
towel. I'm so
Yeah,
proud
thank
of
you
you
so
Cynthia.
much. Employee of the year. No,
And then you are carrying 4 children out of a burning
Yeah.
building on your
Yeah.
back, and they're like, Jordan, you should have done
Four
more.
children! Yeah, exactly. Like, what about your legs, bro? Grab them between your toes. No, genuine. Literally.
2000 model.
So, like, she came into the job, she was supposed to help everyone there. Admin, everyone. Supposed to help everyone. She only literally did work for the boss. Everybody else, no, fuck you.
Oh, that's why she was the favorite though.
Yeah,
yeah,
because all
enough.
the boss's work was
Yeah.
done.
She got all of her
And
Red
us.
Bulls and
Yeah, because
coffee.
when you go to the boss and you're like, hey, Bruce, he's like, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
no,
I've never
she's
seen her.
great.
Yeah, he's like,
That's
I can't have,
fantastic.
yeah, he's like, I can't have the conversation
Every month.
with her, otherwise
It's-
I'm not getting
It's
coffee in the morning.
Cynthia. And we
Yeah,
all
too.
like, but bruh,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Can I tell you what is going on?
Cynthia doesn't even know how to swim, works at a swim school.
Like, imagine, I'll tell you what's going on. Like, boss was just like, listen, if I say something to her, I'm not getting coffee in the morning. And I'm getting coffee in the morning.
True.
You're like, you know,
True,
I
true,
get my
true.
copies done.
Yeah,
It's just like, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm telling you that's what's going on.
Stop it.
No, we can
No,
bleep,
because
we can
it's
bleep her name. We can
no,
bleep her
it's
name.
irritating bleeping her name. You don't bleep. I bleep. Do you know how much bleeping I had to do on
Yeah,
Friday?
but why are we shouting?
Because now they're fart noises. I got sick of the bleep sound.
Fair enough. Does-
I'm just gonna take that no more swearing part and make it the intro, like the intro. Anyway,
Yeah,
Fair
that's
enough.
fun.
So this lady, we know who she is. I'm not gonna say her name. Mrs.
Oh my word. Actually, I can't. I actually can't.
okay, I'll leave that in.
Yeah. You be good.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so I went to a primary school, like most people did. And-
Wow.
yeah. She was my grade 5 teacher. And she was one of those grade 5 teachers. Remember when teachers were still allowed to bully you a little bit back in the day?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So that's exactly what she did. She made us bring her milk tart, massage her hair. Yeah, 100%. She'd be
I'm
sitting
still
there.
not following where this is workplace beef. This sounds like corporal punishment.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Or like
you,
a
we're
really
getting there.
weird king.
Yeah.
But like already from then, like I was the kid who was just like, you don't tell me to do shit, bro. Like you'll
Yeah.
ask me and I'll participate.
Yeah.
You,
Like,
I'm
yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, bro. Like you don't tell me. So you're like,
Yeah.
you're going to bring me milk tart tomorrow. I'm like, you don't know me.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't know my mom.
You don't know.
I'm like, Abigail's gonna show you flames. And I never bought a milk tart, but she always made me massage her hair. Like you know that little bit of bullying.
Yes.
So we were there, fucking grade 5 class, and my hatred for her started building then. Now
Sitting
jump,
there and he's like,
yeah,
So awkward. Yeah, let's
But
really
now-
squash your head.
jump to like 8 years later. I'm now an intern at that primary school, and guess who still works there? Mrs. Lovett. Oh, that lady. But now I'm gonna sit with her in the staff room, like across from her. So like I'm already like my childhood feelings are
And
all
your
coming back.
fingers are already.
Yeah, because
you're
Yes.
like,
sitting there and they're like, yo guys, so today we need
Yeah.
to remember it's inside the little ashes. And he's like, I could run it with my car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could
like,
run
literally-
do so many things.
no, like even that's a little bit violent. Like I was thinking of like
Casually
more-
pushing her down the stairs.
no, but like more innocent shit, like lifting one towel just in front of her class so that like she just, you know, like fall but not fall
We
hard.
did that to our metric teacher, our accounting teacher.
Yeah, yeah.
We made her think she was like kind of going a bit crazy. We bullied her. Shame. Sorry.
Yeah, we are
They,
sorry.
they called her Nick.
I didn't do
Toes.
any bullying though. There was
To be fair, talking about knick-knack-toes, we also had a teacher. So you know, like, so right, so you know, a lot of people will like paint these nails all the same color, and this one would just be like
yeah.
a fancy one. But you do that on your fingers. She decided to do it on her toes.
No.
So all of these were red, and this one was black. So anyway, like, we made fun of it. She was our English teacher, so she actually left the class crying, eh? Like
Teaching
it was-
really is a calling.
Yeah, no,
like
100%. She
You
actually,
guys made a teacher cry as well. We'll get to that.
I mean, the same teacher I was talking about. Ooh, two teachers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
and anyway, we were laughing about it, whatever. Now, I think the bad part was that the whole friend group was in one English class. Like, it
Oh,
was
heck.
all of us in one English class.
Hey, that's
So
like
it,
the
like they
group
could,
chat
yeah,
in one-
100%. So anyway, she decided to split us all up. But now my one friend Taz thought it would be a great idea to sign language from across the class, but obviously
Yeah, yeah.
to sign language. So we all just sitting there and just
Throwing
hoing
up
something.
gang
Yeah.
symbols.
And does she not catch on to us? But now Taz is sitting in the front row, but she's leaning to try to talk to everybody else.
Ah, Tez.
And she's going like this, and the next minute she just hits a straight. Doesn't know where it came from. That was her son, and she was standing. But as she went like this, the teacher was
No! No!
gone. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was brilliant.
Oh, we
Next day, all the toes were the same color.
closed-toed shoes forever. Never again. Never open
Actually,
toe.
cut them off.
Yeah.
If the wind blew, she was gone, bro.
No, so we recorded the bell. I say we. I actually didn't do it, but like.
You were in the class.
No, I played along so well because she kept looking at me, because she was like, "You're not like the rest of them," and I was like,
You're right.
"I was like, you're
Yeah.
so right.
They're not
Yeah.
like us.
They're not like us."
Roger says.
And she had like tires in the back of her class, so we hit a JBL in the tires, and we all were like, "We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this," and like we were playing it safe. We were still playing it safe. We're like, just 15 minutes before school ends. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. That plan went awry quickly because halfway through the class, all you hear is from the tires, and we're like, shit. We weren't ready.
Yeah.
I was still getting ready for my performance. And she's like, no, it can't be. She'll look at the time. And she goes to her phone, and we're like, well, there we go, fuck.
Yeah, like that's so easy
Her
to
phone
just...
was dead. She said,
The stars were aligned.
so school's done already? That was so quick, hey? Yeah.
Yo.
That time I'm already standing.
No, like,
if I'm in the
every-
class, if I was in the class,
Everything's already
Gone.
packed.
Yeah.
And then we had a second bell. So it went off again, and we were like, see?
oh, hectic.
And then she's like, is it really done? And I was like, yeah, ma'am, 1:30.
That time school ends 2:20.
No, school ended at 1:30, but it was only quarter.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys rang the bell at 1:30, even though school's only meant to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hectic.
And we left. Then we came back the next day, and she was like, I know what you boys did. So we climbed over an imaginary barrier on her door. Like, by her door, we all stopped and we like...
Jumped over, yes.
And she was like... And we just did stupid things like that. Like, I was reading a book once in class, and like, I had no time for her hair. Like, I was dropping out of accounting at the end of the term. I was like, I don't need this. And I'm just reading my book, and she's like, I would have this in my class if you ain't pay attention. Takes my book and throws it over her desk. I said, oh, that costs real people money.
Yeah, like my mother.
I look
Yeah.
over, my friend's reading the same book. I said,
Thank you.
she lost it. She thought she was going crazy. Walked outside, walked back in, found the book, threw the book at me. I then took both of our books, gave them to another one of my friends.
Yeah.
So when the other teacher came in, he's like, what book are you reading? I was like, I don't have a book.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I
gone.
don't have a book.
Yeah.
What book?
Be like me.
We hit both of them, and she was like, yo, you took someone else's book. I was like, sir.
Yeah. I had a teacher that had no scum. She was on the second floor. You say one word, you disrespect. She says, space case.
Oh,
Books. Bag.
yeah.
Over. Gone. Gone. Nicely. Nicely. She will even
This is
say...
why students hit teachers with
She-
desks at your school.
She will even say her name, cell phone number.
Yeah.
If your mother wants to phone me, she doesn't have to go to the office. There's my number.
Yeah.
Straight.
Nicely.
Yeah. But I
Nice.
loved her. I
Yeah.
loved her.
Our grade 9 math teacher. We're sitting in class, and she had a tiny classroom, right? So we already like squashed like sardines
That
in
was
there.
another one we made go crazy.
Yeah, like but proper. No, she had to leave like immediately.
She did.
Yeah, no, she left the whole industry. So, yeah, she does coffee now. She does though. But we're sitting in mathematics, and one of the guys in the class is like sitting there, and like he's on his phone, and he's got it inside his textbook, and then like next moment he's doodling. But like she's also going boss, eh? Like it's rain, like it is pouring rain outside, and like it's in grade 9. We're like it's nearly end of the term. Like let us rest, bro. Like, we
Yeah,
worked
exactly.
hard,
Yeah.
like, you know.
We worked hard.
Yeah.
God, a great night.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Literally, first day in the book, 21st of January. After that, nothing else.
Yeah, exactly like that.
September for exam.
Yeah.
You know, 3 pages apart.
Just in case I want to fill them in.
Yeah, like in case I need to put like a worksheet.
Woo, yeah.
Or something.
You
remember
need
the
to
worksheet?
stick it.
Yo, my whole Afrikaans book was like that.
Yeah, yes, you.
But we're sitting in this class, and like he's on his phone, and like she's going bossy, and like I see him look at her and he goes, ma'am.
You know that disappointed
Yeah.
man, like, for what?
He's like, ma'am, come on.
And then
He's like, work with me.
Did he say that?
I'm telling you. He's like, ma'am, work with me.
surely we can broker a deal here. Like,
So now the whole class is packed up.
Yeah.
And you can see she's getting angry because her neck is getting red. And it's moving. And we're like, yes, that's bad. We're like, okay, guys, wait, calm down. You know, like, now you're just
she's about it. She's about
Yeah.
it.
We're like, okay, man. Yeah.
It's like a kid.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing something out of Hunger Games.
And it's fucking phenomenal. You gotta put a screenshot.
I'll be your Mockingjay.
You didn't do this right.
Did you just didn't see it?
You just said. That is a brilliant analogy. Well done, Raji. I love that.
I got it because they made a really awful YouTube edit of one of our teachers losing her shit, and it did rounds on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
nothing as bad as your school, but
Genuine.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That makes me happy.
no, it's really
What
good.
happened at your school?
She went to Glen Vista.
Oh. Got you.
Anyway, enough said.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, so like now we restore order, classroom, eh? Guys. So
Yeah.
continue. Like continue. So now she's writing on the board.
Turn
But
off
like,
the gas.
but like she's writing on the board, and you can tell like she's not done with the situation, eh? Like she still wants to go bossies about this thing.
Yeah.
But like now we all ultra behave. So she raises the whole board with her hand.
Now you know she's been when they do that.
I remember I used to sit in the middle of the class. I saw the whole front row look at us, and we were like, I didn't.
I guess. Good luck.
We're like, we're about to catch you.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah, so she turns around and she goes, no. She's like, I will not have this. And like she's going in, goes to my boy, grabs his textbook. Now remember it's raining, eh?
Yeah.
We had those big bay windows.
We had
huge windows. And the one window's open because we need fresh air. Doors closed, it's raining. So the one
the
window's
class
open.
was smaller than this table.
Yeah.
30 kids.
She
Yeah.
takes his book,
High school kids.
Yeah.
flings it
Yes.
out the window, and the pages on my upset butterfly. And they land pages first. They're in the rain.
Done.
But like now it's
Done.
in like
There's
a
no coming
gravelly-
back from
yeah,
that.
it's like in a gravelly, muddy area. Says, lands on there. And he goes, man, now what am I going to tell my mom? She immediately reverses. She's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, please, I'll buy you another one. He goes,
Really?
Yeah, like she reverses. And he goes,
It's one of
"Nah."
those moments where you're like,
Flip. Yeah.
Yeah. And he says, damn, man, give me your textbook. Where are we? We're all packed up
But
right
you're
here.
almost done with it, yeah. So.
Yeah, he's like, no,
Was
it's
it
a
term?
term.
Oh, with the
Yeah,
term,
it's
with the term, yeah.
He's like, nah, man, give me your textbook.
smart man.
And
Smart
did
man.
she?
Live. And
Yeah.
he said, wow.
Did he throw it?
Yeah, nicely. And they landed like similarly, like they were just off center from each other. I was like, yeah, well done, boy. I was like, they did it. Yeah, needless to say.
No way.
Teaching really is a calling. And this is
Needless
why
to
Miss
say.
Slavitt probably had beef with you.
Yeah.
You were like, I have to massage your hair. And she was like, this mother.
Yeah. No, let me tell you,
Yeah.
it is a calling. Like we had a teacher. Actually, I don't want to say his name because he was the one who actually got hit by a broom on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cut that whole part out.
But I loved him. He was
Yeah.
such a teddy bear. He was awesome, honestly. And you know, let's be honest. Like people pick on
The nice ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And anyway.
Especially when they don't set boundaries.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, and he tried. Look, he really tried, but people just had no respect.
Yeah.
And anyway, everybody, like so many people used to bunk his class because he was the type of person, he's not going to take action. Your marks will show.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And like fair. And anyway, so he always used to do register. We'd walk in. So this one friend we used to have, Nick, he would come in, but he would just hide. So then he'll call names, Jordan, yeah, cool. He's like, Nick, yes sir. Nick goes out, but like while he's going out, bangs the teachers, walks into the door, slides out. He's like,
Yeah, sir.
literally. Literally, his words, the teacher's words. Nick just left. Right? About 2 or 3 days later, they decide to do a stink bomb in his class.
No ways.
I think it was
remember the one at Dawes class?
I think it was 2 stink bombs.
Yeah.
So the boys let it off at the back, and these things go bah, bah. Mr. Whoever nicely closes the windows, locks the door, and he says, "We sit." They sat like that, but he was sitting there.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
So if you look here,
Sammy was struggling, but he tried to
I would
prove a
have been on
point.
the other
But
side of the door. I would have locked him in.
people were climbing out the windows, eh?
Oh, hectic.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad, but people were climbing out the windows.
You guys did one as well to door.
not me. That was the Matrix 40 days prank.
Yeah.
He had a crack in his our school hall, the main one, old old as dust.
I've been in there, yeah.
Yeah, like
School
Moses.
Yeah.
Moses
I mean-
landed the ark. Noah landed the ark,
Yeah.
and then they
Whoa.
took the
Wait.
wood from the ark.
No, you can't slide past that. How do you land an arc?
Just because all of yours are not on camera, eh?
Okay, we'll talk about it later. We'll cut it out. We'll chat about it later.
So Noah's on the ark lands, docks, bays, capsize, whatever the fuck you want to say. The ark is no longer an ark, it is on land, and they took the wood from that ark to build our school hall.
No, 100%.
And then I call it JP.
Yeah.
And some of the teachers were about that old too. There were the pairs of
Yeah,
two that came
let
off.
me
He
tell
said
you.
2 rhinos, 2 lions,
Yeah.
2 math teachers from hell.
Actually, facts.
Because I know the 2. It wasn't one male and one female though, but they were bitches.
Yeah, let me tell you, I think some of them also made a turn to Limbaster.
Yeah.
No, genuine. They took a speedboat to Rabbit Ducky.
Thank you guys for another. We always try to come up with a topic to talk about,
And then we
never talk about it. Like we
down.
always like work beef, and now we're talking about actual beef.
Yeah.
Hence the name, The Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, that's literally what I was going to say. But guys, thank you for coming back to another episode.
As always,
I really
please
like that
like,
Eh?
I
share,
really
and
like that shirt.
Thank
Huh?
you.
Oh,
Sheen.
as always, please like, share, and subscribe.
subscribe.
Comment down below if you have work beef. Like I want the unhinged work beef.
And like comments
Please.
like your
Subscribe.
weird school experiences. Like what did you have? Like what did your teachers have on you that made your life hell?
Did the teacher throw your workbook out the window?
Do you remember the guy who threw our math papers out?
They were fraudulent. So. Anyway, bye.